श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम् ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनाधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. So yesterday we were seeing, the story section. Before the holidays there was one story session. The gist of the Panchatantra stories was left. So it carried on, and we had two stories telling sessions. So one we did at the end of the previous fortnight. Now here we'll do this also. We'll complete till where we are. So what happened is, Miss Karataka was seeing these two animals, Sanjeevaka and Pingalaka, fighting, and they are oozing blood. And he was scolding Damanaka, you don't know what a minister should do, and you deserve to be a minister, and all that. And he says, it is said, path of the Brahmaji taught the system of Samadana Bheda Danda, and the Danda is accepted to be the final resort. And if a problem can be solved through Sama itself, then we should not resort to Danda, punishment. Sama is peace. Like if you can resolve the biliousness, pitta, by eating sugar, then why should you run for cucumber? Why should only apply the sama, peace first? Because if you resolve things through peace, then it will not revert back. There will be no backfire. There will be no, it will not turn back later, turn bad later. Okay. Now, the darkness of hatred cannot be resolved through the moon rays, the sun rays, medicine, or fire. It can be resolved only through the Sama, peace. And you deserve to be a minister. So this is absolutely wrong. You don't qualify to be a minister because you don't know the process of mantra. Mantra, minister. Mantra, mantri, minister. Mantra. Mantra means a minister should know these 5 steps. First is how to begin a karma, any action, how to begin an action. Second is how to sustain the action. Third is how to perform the same action in different times and place, or according to different times and place, how to perform the action. And fourth is how to avoid trouble performing the action. Fifth is how to complete it. So these are 5 things which a minister should know. Now, here either one of them will be killed or both will be killed. That's for sure. We are fighting like that to take the other person's life. Now, you find a way to prevent that, because intelligence of a minister is tested only when during these difficult times. So, but you are a crooked person. You cannot do anything properly. No possible. Because it is said only during desperate times the intelligence of a minister is tested, and the intelligence of a doctor is tested only during a difficult disease. Otherwise, every Tom, Dick, and Harry is a wise person in this world. Cheap people only are capable of destroying, not to establish anything. Like a mouse, it is a rodent, it is capable only to push the food box down, not put it up. Okay. Now, if I think properly, this is not your defect, it's a defect of our king, because he trusts your words. That is what is the problem. The king who is surrounded by crooked people and doesn't listen to good people is destined to fail, because he travels in a very difficult path, and there are many obstacles in that path, and it will destroy his well-being. Definitely, there is no doubt about it. If you become his minister, oh, no good person will approach this king. Because even if the king is a very good person with good character and all that, if he is surrounded by bad ministers like you, then no one will approach, no good people will approach them. Like even if a pond is with good sweet water, if the path of approach is very difficult, then who will go there? Moreover, king who is devoid of a good advice will get destroyed. That's what it is. Because a king who is involved in listening to different stories, enjoying the service of the servants, doesn't practice the weaponry, and enjoy sensorial pleasures is destined to fail, and his wealth is coveted by the other kings. They love it actually. So there is no use of teaching idiots like you with evil characters and no good character, because a stick cannot be bent. A stick that cannot be bent will never bend, and you cannot use a stone to shape. Similarly, you should not teach one who is one who does not listen. Like you should have to learn this from Suchi Mukha. Then Damanaka said, "What Suchi Mukha? How is that?" Then Karataka starts the 17th story. See, in some part of a mountain, there lived a group of monkeys. Okay, it was rainy season and it was raining, and there was a strong wind, and because of which all the monkeys are shivering. So they had seen somewhere the humans use burning burning charcoal to prevent the cold. So they collected some gunja fruits. Okay, so they collected the fruits which has red and black color seeds. The major portion will be red and small portion will be black. So it collected these fruits full of, it will look like a red fruit, but it's all seeds. So it collected and placed it in middle of them, and they started blowing wind on it. So this is seen by the bird called Suchimuka from the treetop. So it says, "Oh, you idiots! What are you doing? You are wasting your time. This is not charcoal; it's gunja seed. There is no, you cannot gain any heat from this. So instead of wasting your energy in this, why don't you go and search for a protected place like a cave or like a room or something like that." Now, if you see, there is clouds also, dark clouds also coming. It's going to rain. So go. An old monkey in that group said, "Idiot, mind your own business. Get lost. Go." One who does, one who desires well-being should not converse with a person who is facing failures, who is a gambler, who has lost everything, who is a hunter, who is disabled physically or mentally, who has problems physically or mentally, defeated physically or mentally. He should never converse with them. If he converses, he will be defeated. Now, this Suchi Mukha, she was not ready to listen. She was repeating again and again the same thing. And the monkey, one among the monkey became very angry and climbed the tree, grabbed the wings of the bird and threw it upon a stone. And immediately the bird died. It came back and the monkey started doing its own business. That's why I say a stick which cannot be bent will never bend. So advising idiots will only raise their anger and never their spirits. It's like feeding a snake. It is not going to make friendship with you. It is going to increase its poison. That's what it will make. So one should never give advice to anyone without being asked. See that idiot monkey which destroyed the house? Damanaka said, "How is that?" Karataka starts another story. See, in some forest, there lived a very tall tree called Shami tree, and in that tree branch, a bird couple lived. During one rainy season period, a monkey from somewhere came there. It was wet because of being drenched in rain, and it was shivering because of the strong winds, and it was making noise like a string instrument called veena. Okay. Now it came and sat under the tree. The Among the bird couple, the lady bird, it said, "Sir, you look like a human with good hands and legs. Why are you wasting time here? You should build a house, build something so that you can be safe. So instead of being troubled by this cold, monkey was very angry. It said, "You low life, keep your mouth shut." Okay, how arrogant you are! You're ridiculing me? Me? Okay, this bird is a very characterless bird. I think it's very wise and blabbering. Why don't you? I should kill it actually. That's what he was thinking and said, "Oh, lady, why are you thinking about me? Mind your business." One should answer only a person with faith, and that too when he is asking something. You should never say anything to a person without faith because it's like crying alone in the forest. So, to cut the long story short, this is what happened. When the bird repeated the same thing again and again, this monkey became very angry. It climbed up the tree. Seeing the angry monkey climbing the tree, the birds flew, and the trees. The monkey came there and saw the nest. Only because you have a house, you are giving advice. It destroyed the house, the nest, into 100 pieces. That is why I say we should not give advice, unsolicited advice to people. We'll continue. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.